Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a Cradle2Grave trading strategy tutorial. So I'm going to be looking at a Forex pair, a futures contract, crypto and a stock, all using the Cradle2Grave xBratAlgo bundle. xBratAlgo bundle is two indicators. It's a signal and a trade management indicator. The signal is the xBratAlgo and the trade management is called the xBratManager. I'm going to go through these four scenarios on different instruments to show you how versatile this particular set of indicators are and how to trade them, entry, trade management, that sort of thing. So first of all, Euro US dollar 15-minute time frame. Pretty standard time frame for Forex traders, and we have 6-star sell signals here and here. So 6-star sell signal is the highest probability signal. It's like a 6-star hotel, if you like. It has 12 points of control, all in the right, tick in the box, if you like, for that short entry. So when we look at this first one, 6-star sell here, our entry is literally one or two pips below the low of that signal candle. The stop loss initially is above 2 or 3 ticks above the high of that candle. What happens is we get this move in and we get triggered into this trade. And then it's very, very simple. We look to use the manager to manage this trade. The manager has different settings. If we look at there, we're on day trading conservative at the moment. We have day trading aggressive, which would be for 1 minute, 2 minute type time frames. Day trading moderate, probably around 5-10 minute time frames. Conservative day trading would be 15 minutes, that sort of thing. This is why we're on there right now. And then the swing trading, of course. So the idea with the manager is it gives some indication of what's happening behavior wise. One of the first things to note is the ribbon here. If we're in a short trade, as long as that remains red, we stay in a short trade. That's a simplified version of it. One of the other things is we look at the behavior of the volume. So the dots below, the blue dots below, are lower than average volume. The dots up above are higher than average volume. So there's two choices here when we're managing this trade. We have the pull, we go sideways here with lower than average volume, and then we start to move up. So we have a grey candle here with higher than average volume, and we have a green candle with higher than average volume. That would be what we call an aggressive exit. We see two candles, up candles with higher than average volume, we get out. Alternatively, we can use the ribbon as a conservative. It never changes to green and comes back down again and then goes for it again. Again, you've got to build confidence with this. But we have another bite of the cherry here. Even if we took that small profit here, we have another 6-star buy at this point. Again, our entry, we've got to look left, look at this support here, make sure we're below that. That signal candle, that entry, a couple of pips below would get us below this support, which is brilliant. Stop loss for this, I think, to be honest, usually we go 1 pip above the signal candle, but we've got a great sort of resistance zone here. So, be sensible here and put your trailing stop there. Boom, we're in, and then we're going. Then we go flat with lower than average volume. We do go up with one candle higher than average volume and then down with higher than average volume, comes back down again. And this is where we are right now. The ribbon is still red. We're still in. How to manage this is very simple. When we get these sort of low volume pullbacks here or sideways action, once we start to move away from there, look at the recent resistance and put your trailing stop there. Once we move down, we pulled back up on lower than average volume and then we push down again. Let's put our trailing stop here. Very, very simple. We've done it again. We had a slight pullback up here. Only one candle was an up candle with a higher than average volume. The next one was a down one. So we can go more aggressive and put our trailing stop here. Very, very simple procedure. Signal, and then trade management. The entry is very, very simple. We've got to look left, make sure there's no trouble, and then we go below the signal candle. So that's the Forex example. Let's look at a futures. So this is gold futures on the 5-minute time frame. So again, now the manager needs to be on day trading moderate. You see that setting just there. So this is where we are with gold right now. This is live. There's been 2 short trades over the last sort of 12, 24 hours. So we've got a 5 and a 6 star sell here, and then another 5 and a 6 star sell here. Both trades would have taken profit by now. Let's go through them. So again, 5 star, let's be pretty aggressive with this entry here. Purely because if we look left, this was where our pivots were that could cause support. But we're through there. So when we get a 5 star, 5 out of 6, 5-star hotel, that's pretty good. Let's go long there. Okay. Again, stop loss would be probably just above this 5 star because there's no recent pivot. So we're going to go reasonably aggressive there on that stop loss. We get a nice impulse move down here for what is 60, about 70 ticks there. So really good initial move up. We pull back on lower than average volume, and then we start to come back down again. At this point, once we start to come back down, we move our trading stop just above this pivot. Now we're risk free. We've locked in about 10 ticks. We're risk free is the main thing. We then start to come back up lower than average volume, and then we get a higher than average volume candle here. Okay, so that's our time to get out at this point here. So we take about 20 ticks there. And again, not every trade is going to be massive. Not every trade is going to be massive, but we keep using the same rules to get in, to get the signal, to get in and to manage, and then we will find the runners. The next trade is a little bit better. So we get a 5 and a 6 star sell here. We have got a pivot at this point. The recent pivot was this one. If we want to be ultra aggressive, we want to go below this pivot here. So that would be our very conservative entry from this 6 star sell at this point here. Again, stop would be probably just above this pivot just before the 5 star here. You could be more aggressive and go through this pivot here. It is gathering momentum. You would see these higher than average volume down candles, but let's go with the conservative. Let's look here. We move down, we pull back on lower than average volume, we come back down again, we get a 1 candle wonder higher than average volume, and then we actually turn green at this point here. That's 4 candles in advance. You see the advance there? We're 4 candles. So let's count back 4 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the close on that one, 159.20. So this particular trade with a conservative entry was 40 ticks. 20 ticks on the previous one. 60 ticks. That's good. We're just, we're getting in the groove. We're not getting massive runners, but we're applying the same rules for signal, entry and trade management, and they will come consistently. So that's futures. Let's go to crypto now. Again, the same thing. This is Solana. We had a 5 and a 6 star sell here. When you're trading crypto, it's not just investing. People spot trade crypto like they do futures. There's some tremendous opportunities going short. Again, when we get the 5 and the 6 star sell here, look left. We really sensibly need to be below this pivot. And, that's got to be our conservative entry. That's it. We go short at this point here. Our initial stop just above here. And then what we're going to do is watch it come down. It pulls back up. We have 1 higher than average volume up candle, but then it fizzles out and comes back down again. That's when we adjust our trading stop just above that pivot here. We come down again. We come back up. We fail. The ribbon's still red. Comes back down again. Adjust the trading stop to this point here. This is a good move. Let's just measure that move now. Okay, that's nearly 9% move. Okay, so really strong move. Again, using crypto, the Cradle to Grave xBratAlgo it's great for all instruments. Particularly on those lower time frames, 15 minute, 12 minute, 10, 5, 3, 2. So we've gone through Forex, futures, crypto works exactly the same. As long as you've got volume, you need volume data from your broker. Most brokers do that for free anyway. And even Forex brokers now, when I use the Forex EURUSD here, FXCM gives me volume so I can understand that behavior. And then finally, stocks. This is Costco. It's on the 15 minutes, and we're looking to day trade or even swing some of these trades over on the 15-minute time frame. And we can see right from the left here, we get a 6-star sell signal at this point here. Again, entry is pretty much below the signal candle at this point here. Just there. In this case, we've got the daily open there, so the stop has to be above the high of that high from that opening candle. That's a sensible stop, really. And then you can start being aggressive with this. This comes down really well here. Going into the close near the lows, take your profit if you wish. The manager's still red though. It's telling you to stay in. The next day it's telling you to stay in. The next day it's telling you to stay in. Then it starts to come back up again. Ribbon turns green. Get out. We get a 5-star buy signal at this point, just after we're out. Let's go long. We go long. Ribbon remains green. This day we get another 6-star buy signal. So for me, extra entry here. Bonus points. Because we're going into the close here. We're going into close strong near the high. Get a 6-star buy. So the following day, I want an order on. If it breaches that high, I want to add more to my trade. There it goes all the way through. Following day, gaps up, keeps going until the ribbon turns red. We get out. Little 5-star short here. Nice little trade. 6-star buy. Nice little trade. Continual trading opportunities, whether that's stocks, crypto, Forex, or even futures. I've gone through all the different types of instruments here to show you how versatile this Cradle to Grave xBratAlgo is. It is discounted here, so if you were to buy these indicators separately, it would cost you more money. But there's a link down below to the Cradle to Grave xBratAlgo bundle, which is actually discounted. Buy them together at 21%. This is probably the tools that you need. Remember, signal, entry, trade management. Really simple rules no matter what instrument you're trading.